other side. You see, as an economist, most of us, when we leave campus, we tend to lose direction. So you graduate as an economist, you end up being an accountant once you get out of this school, or you go being in finance. So we have thought of this and we've decided to bridge this gap. So how are we coming in? We have registered a society of economists. It's called Economist Society of Kenya. And this is a society that is targeting, number one of its objectives is to target our young economists coming from the schools so that you're able to get that support into the market. All right? That is the first thing we are doing towards that. And there are so many other things that we are going to do as a society. So I want to call upon us that you be part of this movement. And this, the end goal is towards empowering you as economists to practice. You see, we have
just
empowered
10 seconds as we
in
finish
1 second.
Okay.
We have empowered accountants to operate. We have empowered lawyers to operate. Can't we empower you as an economist, as a chartered public economist, to function as an economist? So that is the end goal of the society.
Thank you.
So I call upon all of you. So Kenya's debt, for me, debt is manageable only if you utilize it. Debt in itself is good, but how we utilize it.
So is it sustainable?
So for the Kenya currently, we are, I won't say we are not
yes or no, Dan? Yes or no?
Okay, it's, you know, as an economist, you have to argue. You don't just say yes or no. As an economist, you have to argue your point.
Okay, we'll come back and argue
so
next
it's
time.
not yes or no, but there's a base upon which either side can place an argument.
But in the long term,
in the long term, if we do one thing, one or two things right, it will be sustainable. For now, no.
So yes. Okay, Doctor, is it sustainable?
No, it's not sustainable. And before I just finish, Mr. Mushai will be mad if I don't say this, because he has employed some of my friends. Go back to when you get to your room, go to your laptop or your desktop. On your CV, delete age, delete religion, delete place of residence. Only have your email, your name, and your phone number.
Thank you very much.
All right. Before I give my final remark, let me answer the question from a lady who asked in KU about the education system. And just to cut it very short, when I graduated, I stayed for almost a year without even getting somewhere that I can volunteer to work for free. I never got anywhere. Now, what was the problem? I graduated, but what I had from the university is not what the job market needed. So there was a gap. How do you fill that gap? Instead of crying that the education system is bad, find a course that can complement that. Find the professional courses, fill that gap, you'll never struggle. We live in the age of technology. Just find a software that handles that. If you're an accountant, what can handle that? And lastly, in terms of the sustainability, we need to fix this country. The debt that we have right now is not sustainable.
Okay. I'm seeing the opposers are having it. I don't know what.
Yeah, so on my side, the debts we have are not sustainable, and we need to come up with ways on how we can solve that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I don't know if the adjudicators will agree with you. Thank you very much, our dear audience. Sorry for taking too much time, but we wish to continue this conversation some other day. At the moment, I'll release my panel to go back and take the seats, so please give them a round of applause as they go back and take their seats. So thank you very much. At this point in time, I'll invite Bosire to invite the partners and finally bring in the adjudicators in 5 minutes. Karibu sana, Bosire.